You know, I've had the General Flynn scoop since before he was even named as the National Security Advisor to the president, when the president was president-elect back in December of 2016. And they had lawyers look at it, and it was decided that it was just a paperwork issue, lobbying for Turkey after he'd retired 5 years ago, or been sacked by Obama is what really happened. And so that's the issue they're going to bring up, and that's why they've targeted Flynn. And the reason they've targeted Flynn is he led the group of retired and current military and was the point guy to say no to backing radical Islam and the whole Obama triple cross of America. And, of course, we told you about that with Senator Paul at the time and Senator Cruz. But, of course, Colonel Schaefer first broke it here the week of Benghazi. That was when the military said, that's it. We know what the plan is, and we're not going along with it. And since then, that's all come out. That's not a theory. It's not speculation. That's now accepted, known fact, and the Congress knows it. And so Flynn was told at the time, we're going to destroy you. And so Dr. Corsi, I know Dr. Corsi's source. I'm obviously not going to say Dr. Corsi's source, but I separately have that same source. Just going to leave it at that. Of course, everyone listening to my phone when I'm having these phone calls knows exactly who our sources are, but it's highly respected, bipartisan, highest level retired general, just as high as it gets. Just, I'll leave it at that. There's only maybe 6 or 7 of those guys. Okay, so I'll just leave it at that. The enemy knows exactly who it is, but all the documents, everything, of course, he has it. In fact, this headline isn't even strong enough on Infowars.com. U.S. senior retired military dims scapegoating General Flynn. Circulated email reveals what the media won't tell you. And then he can then be pointed at an email that's been put out that basically gets into the secretive info, happening behind the scenes. But the headline should be, and by the way, of course, he's amazing. He writes like 3 articles a day, 3-time #1 New York Times bestseller author. We all know that. It's just that Paul, him, they all tend to water down the sensational stuff that's going on. I mean, a top Democrat official comes out and says, we were spying on Trump on MSNBC, and we say, did she just admit it? Farkas. No, I mean, she said it. There's no question mark needed. She just did it. But Paul knows what he's doing. I guess you get more people to read it if there's a question mark. It's not a question mark. I don't even know how to, like, put a headline on this, because, of course, he gets the best info. But then the headlines, just U.S. senior retired military dims scapegoating General Flynn. Circulated email reveals what the media won't tell you. And I guess then you read the article. But I mean, what it really is, top military sources. Dems targeting Flynn, or Dems targeting, top insider would be the headline. Top insider. Dems targeting, or General Flynn being targeted because he did not back Obama's Al-Qaeda/ISIS takeover of the Middle East, or Saudi Arabia's ISIS takeover. I don't know how you want to say that. That's what he did. That's why the guy's a hero. That's why the media demonizes him. That's why they're going after him. It's why all this happened. And I know for a fact that, of course, he was working at the Jones Group, which is one of the biggest private groups out there now, with the former head of the National Security Council. I mean, the former head of the U.S. National Security Council, General Jones. And Jones was actually originally offered the job and said, I'm not doing it. I can do more good outside of this thing. So they sent Flynn in. He's basically ordered into this again. He didn't want to do it. And so now you see him crucifying him. We'll be right back, folks. Stay with us. That's exactly what's going on. Look, I'm not going to sit here and say, see, I told you so, that communist Chinese-style net censorship was coming to the web, because it's already here. It's being announced. The way you keep the internet open and free is you get involved more than ever. Go to Infowars.com/app. A new battleship in the fight. Infowars Live, available right now. We're looking for a crew to man it. You gonna sit down and play games and be a trendy? or you're going to be part of history. Don't sit by and let the internet and free speech be stolen from you. Take action.